Problem solving versus property values on the west side. Several homes there are housing recovering drug addicts and alcoholics.
But tonight the owner is being told to shut them down. The city says 7 transitional houses in Price Hill have operated for years in violation of the zoning code. Plans were in the works to open an 8th on Rutledge Avenue. Local 12's Angenette Levy is live in Price Hill with the controversy you'll see only on Local 12 News. Angenette.
Well, Cammie, today the city filed this request with the courts. It's a request for a temporary restraining order and an injunction. The city is asking the court to order New Foundations Transitional Living to shut down its 7 houses here in Price Hill, including this one on 8th Street. The city also wants to stop the company from opening an 8th house, but the owner of those homes says his homes help people.
This is one of our residents' rooms.
Ross Shively is standing in one of 7 transitional houses he's opened over the last 4 years. Recovering drug addicts and alcoholics getting back on their feet live in his homes. They're part of Shively's company, New Foundations Transitional Living.
They basically live here as a support family where they support each other. They work 12-step program with AA or NA.
Shively says residents have to be clean and sober and have jobs. The residents are screened. No sex offenders are allowed. But last month, Shively received letters from the city telling him the houses are zoned for single-family use, not for transitional homes.
Honestly, I didn't have any idea that that was even a factor.
The city told Shively in a letter they'd received complaints when he planned to open an 8th home. Mayor John Cranley says the houses have to go.
The code is the code. I mean, if people want, if you live on a residential street and somebody opens up a restaurant next to you, that's in violation of zoning code. That's not fair to you or your property values. You buy property assuming that the zoning code that's in place will be enforced.
But council member Chris Seelbach says he wants to give New Foundations a chance to make its case.
But if they are being good neighbors, just because they may be in violation of the zoning, which they shouldn't be doing, but we should look at the possibility of adjusting the zoning laws.
Shane is a resident of one of the transitional houses. He's a recovering heroin addict.
A place like this that's willing to open their doors to alcoholics and drug addicts, to give them a chance to turn their lives around, it's nothing short of a blessing.
Soon, Shane and 119 other residents may be on the street. Ross Shively hopes to argue the homes are allowed under the Fair Housing Act, since the residents live together as a family. He also believes his homes fulfill a need.
We are part of the solution for the drug epidemic, and we're being asked to cease and desist, shut down.
Now, Ross Shively said in retrospect he should have looked into the zoning code issue. He says he'd like to work something out with the city because his homes simply haven't been a problem, and again, that there is some type of need for this type of facility over here. Now, I spoke with Pete Whitty. He's a neighborhood advocate over here in Price Hill. Spoke with him just a short time ago. He says that he and the Price Hill Civic Club are adamantly opposed to New Foundations operating on this side of town. Reporting live from Price Hill, Angenette Levy, Local 12 News. Cammie?
All right, Angenette, thank you. And a court date for the temporary restraining order has yet to be set. Shively was originally given a May 11th deadline to comply with the city's orders, but the city said he has not responded in a timely manner about whether he intends to stop operating the houses.